That was the mantra on the steps of Manitoba's legislative building Friday night from Winnipeg's Afghan community in response to the ongoing genocide of the Hazara people. The protest was one of many in a global movement that began in reaction to an explosion attack in Kabul. About 60 students, predominantly girls, were killed, and 114 others wounded from the attack on the Kaaj Education Center. What is the current situation in Afghanistan, and what is the Hazara Genocide?
The situation of Afghanistan is real. Everybody knows, and in the world knows, is really, really critical situation, and also lots of bad news after that explosion and suicides for the Hazara minority, and also the Hazara Genocide. It means that one is for a long time back to about 1890, about King Nader Khan. He killed over 60% of Hazara people. On that time, no video, no cell phone, no media, and everybody's escaped from another country. Close my friend, my family escaped from that situation. I know lots of my friends and family. And then since that time that one is the biggest one. And since that time this is the genocide is a big word. There's a big word for the genocide. But for example, it is by step coming for the genocide. For example, they came for suicide 2 years ago, I guess, yeah. And stadium, Hazara Stadium, they killed lots of young men. And this is the worst one. And also, them as a protester, inside the protester Hazara people, they killed lots of people. And this is the worst one. And 53 died.
You're coming out and you're speaking out against these atrocities, and you're calling to the Manitoba and Canadian governments. What sort of response would you like to see from them in regards to this situation unfolding in Afghanistan?
Protester called for the United Nations Security Council to investigate the systematic of the measure of the Hazara genocide. This is the main part of the protester came over, and the protester statement to ask the international community and the government of Canada to take action as soon as possible. I'm 100% for sure. Next action is coming from that Taliban, also in that people, for sure. Might be tomorrow, might be next week, might be next month. There's no doubt for these people, because always Taliban government is lying. Oh no, they are my brother. No, this is not the way they are speaking and they're actioning.
What do you think other Winnipeggers can do to show their support?
Yes, because on that time it was on Friday, because I asked my lots of, because I'm a soccer coach also for the Manitoba's Afghan soccer team for over 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm collecting all the young people, and we rent a gym and playing soccer. I know lots of people. And yeah, I asked lots of my friends, oh, it is a bad time for me because it's in the middle of the week. If it's in the weekend or Saturday, there lots of people was coming. But unfortunately, it was in the inside during the weekday. But other people all the people was every single person in my friend, because from many province of Afghanistan, they were so sad about this situation.
Yeah. So kind of the hope is by getting this story out there, we can help get others involved and we can continue to increase pressure on our governments to put pressure on the Taliban.
Yes. This is the main part, to put pressure on the Taliban. This is the main thing. And also, this is the Hazara Genocide, and 100% sure the United Nations supposed to be take action. And we are proudly Canada. I like Canada because they gave me opportunity to raise my voice for that people, for the education of the woman.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the day before yesterday the news about 60 people, Hazara people, the lady, they take him out from the university, from the past. It was, for example, for example, 3 years ago they are entered to the university, but they are all collecting the name. And yesterday I heard the news, 60 lady came out from the university. This is the bad news.
One of the organizers of the Winnipeg protest said, throughout the history of Afghanistan, the Hazara people have witnessed many cruelties and oppressions. Despite widespread attacks against the Hazara, the United Nations, governments, and human rights institutions have not yet paid attention to this critical issue. Many other protesters spoke out as well.
To show our support, because what's going on in my country right now is not fair towards my people, and they're just killing Hazara people, and they're not letting women to go to school, girls to go to school, get education, and they're just killing a bunch of Hazara people, which is not fair at all. So we just want that to stop, and if Canada can help us support some kind of sanction or like support us, there's people that are against Taliban right now, and we would love Canada to support us. Yeah.
We participated in today's rally to raise our voice against ethnic cleansing that is ongoing right now in Afghanistan, and to also put the pressure on the Taliban through the organizations and through the governments that are supporting human rights.
Protests worldwide started on October 8th and now include a Twitter campaign, #StopHazara Genocide, which has been tweeted over 12 million times. With You Multicultural, I'm Ryan Funk.